Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing well. So, you always see my dogs and you always see Bullet and sometimes you see my birds. But I don't share my other passion, my enjoyment a lot. I do have some things on Facebook under inner expressions, but besides painting and besides painting wall art and all that fun stuff, I love air plants, succulents, and just doing things with plants and experimenting. So this is one of my fish tank. There's actually 3. You can see my glowfish. They're awesome. This tank is under quarantine right now. There was a dead snail inside the tank that I didn't know it was dead. I don't even know where there's an actual snail in here somewhere. There's a snail and there is a tiger. Oh, there's a snail. So, sorry, that's a little bit nasty. That's what happens when you have cats and dogs and they love jumping on the fish tank. Oh, there he is. There's Algae Eater. He's back there too. So, he loves to hide. Anyway, there was a dead snail in the tank and I didn't know it was dead. And it disgustingly, sorry, let me turn it back this way. It disgustingly turned my water nasty. Another air plant with a beautiful stone in there. This is one of my favorites and it is for sale on the online store. Just an air plant. You don't have to do just air plant on this. You can see they can actually be removed. You can put anything in there to hold water, whatever. So bamboo. Bamboo is one of my favorites. I have a huge one in the kitchen that I've had for over 10 years. This is a water iris. A root was given to me probably 15 years ago by a wonderful lady named Ann. I won't say her last name. I took that root and I grew it in my small fish pond in our other house across the driveway. Then it grew bigger and bigger and bigger, so I took part of the roots out and put them in the ground in a wet, swampy area. And there's a huge 8x8 area that we keep clean with nothing but the irises in them. And what I'm doing here, there's a root right there, and then this. What I'm trying to do is basically get this clean, make sure it's good and ready to go, roots are stabilized and really in good condition, which they actually are, and get it moved over to my huge fish tank. This tank is on its way, I'm gonna turn the camera sideways, on its way to being cleaned up as well. This tank is over, I wanna say 15 years old. I have added fish, taken away fish and all that. And now here again, there was a situation with a dead fish that basically the water just got totally disgusting. This needs to be wiped off. I was cleaning out plants a while ago, so there's water stains all over the tank. That is a potato. The potato's there to help the water balance and all that good stuff. Love my gems. Those are real plants. These are actually, I don't know if you can see them or not. Let's see how close we can get in there. Those are actually amethyst. Those purple, let's see, purple stones. Sorry about my nails. Purple stones. Those are, okay, so this is my aquatic plants. These are fluffy pets. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but they're for sale on my online store as well. You can also see them at Inner Expressions. This needs to come out of there. This actually needs to be cleaned. The the camera's actually making it look really dirtier than what it is. I promise it's not that dirty, but it is time to clean this out. So here are my nano tanks that my wonderful husband made. We have roots growing on these plants and I keep them rotated for light. They will actually get moved into different containers. And yeah, he made these, like I said, he made these tanks. This is not plexiglass. It is a thick glass that we have to order from a supplier in Ohio. We actually use this for work, and these are some leftover materials that he used to build these tanks. Here again, these are rerooted and separated, and I'm trying to make sure they're healthy enough to go into a tank or into a separate container. This is a fun little terrarium that came from Petco. I had some points saved up, a lot of points saved up. It was like 30 bucks, I think. And yeah, it's tiny, but the quality of it is absolutely amazing. So it has a lid. It's not meant for plants, by the way, but I did turn it into that by sealing it off where it can hold water. You can see where Bullet got a hold of one of the succulents. They're actually doing a whole lot better. And it was because of my lack of keeping the screen on there. So we're going to tighten that back down. But yeah, I love this little tank. It is so cute. And it would be great for a fish, not a fish, a frog or a lizard. All right, so let's move over here. These are some experimental little things I have going on with succulents. This sand right here, I made this sand. I colored it myself. I ordered some color sand offline from a great place. They have beautiful plants. This is where I get, you know, I've got my plants in the past. So the sand, when I opened it, it smelled like spray paint. It had the most outlandish spray paint, just awful. And it was sealed up in a Ziploc baggie. It was terrible. So I decided to not use theirs, and I use my own now. I color my own sand. This was just to add a little bit of something in there. I don't know what I was trying to do. But it's an experiment trying to bring some of these plants that were really bad off back to life. This is a succulent that I am trying to get to bud. You'll see it. I'll give you an update on that later. Table that I made this. This was one of 3. A lady actually had called me and wanted 2. She purchased 2. This was the first one of the 3. Sorry about that. This was the first one of 3 I made. I did not send her this one and made her some more because this one did not turn out sale worthy for what she was paying for. This is moss. There is, let's see, the light must be dead. This is kind of an experiment I have going on as well with decaying matter in the moss jar. I have to change that water out every day or it smell bad. This is something I made forever and a day ago. This is when I first started messing with, it's not epoxy, it's a glue that the guys use at the shop, but it was my first time actually dealing with that. But anyway, so I paid like 25 cents for the glass, I do believe, from Goodwill. And then I made this from some silicone, some paint stuff, and a whole bunch of other mess. But it's still pretty cool. This is one of my favorites. I did make this one. As you can see, the fish right there. Fish right there. And no, this is not water, but it's one of my favorite little, I don't even know what to call it, turtle. Made him, made them. I made everything in here but the rocks. Everything else was actually made from leftover supplies. Little, whatever you want to call that. That is felt covered in glue. But yeah, so there you have it. Moving on. Okay, so this is Slim. I need to move that box. He's trying to get over there by the heat. But my husband decided to put the box on the heat right there. And yes, that is a cardboard shoebox. And it works so much better for them because they can go in, spread out, whatever they need to do, versus just one of these little tree trunk things, whatever you call them, the hidey holes that's not quite big enough. But you can see that we have everything he needs in there. Water bowl back there. So like I said, that's Slim. Same as a male ball python. All right, now, this is my little sanctuary, but unfortunately, it also is a hiding place for dog toys that they fight over or can't get along with, so I take them away. But air plants, I just sprayed these down, so there's moisture in there. This is an exotic piece of wood that I got from a guy a while back. I don't know what kind of piece of wood it is. I have no clue. I'll look that up maybe next time, show you. This was an experiment with live succulents in a conch shell that one of my kids have found at Topsail Island. I don't think these are going to make it. We'll find out. I'll take them out and transport them into another container if they don't. But yeah, this is my other little joy. All right, let's go see Lucy. All right, this is Lucy's girl's little, or I would say, not little, terrarium. And she is back there hiding. Let's see here. Lucy is a ball python. And she's a gorgeous girl. She is a fat mama for sure. But this is her tank. She normally doesn't come out during the day. She stays hid. Yes, that is an UGG shoebox. And again, it works way better than the smaller little reptile flicky-do things. All right, so let's move on to no, there's 2 more to go. Let's go. All right, guys, this is the crab tank, and it needs to be wiped down. There is one of the crabs right there. Let me see if I can make him peek out at us. I probably can't. There he is. And he's going back in. He is so cool. There's 2 of them in here. I need to close that back up so he doesn't get scared. But, yep, that's one of my little red crabs. I'm going to cover him back up so he don't get scared. Let's see if I can see the other one. And no. And it's time to clean this out, too. Tomorrow... What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. No, Wednesday is tank day. So today I'll clean out all the tanks. Because they are in need of it. But yeah, you see him. God, that's nasty. Ooh, wow. I didn't realize how dirty that was. But there he is right there. I don't know where his other partner is, but in there somewhere. Alright, got one more to show you. Okay, last but not least, this is the shrimp tank. Algae eaters, they constantly go back and forth after each other, and it's time to clean this out also. And more than likely the shrimp are hiding. They are. I don't see them. They are hiding down there. I have 2 or 3 female shrimp. I know 2 for sure. Is that one right there? I have 2 or 3 female shrimp that are currently carrying eggs. I don't see them. Let's see. Like I said, they do good at hiding. Hang on. Let me check something. Okay, here you go. A lot of people will tell me not to keep ghost shrimp and cherry shrimp in the same tank. But, actually, you can see a blue shrimp, too. Let's see. There's a blue one. There's a blue one back there, and then that's one of my cherries. And then that's one of the ghost shrimp. Right there. What happened is a guy who has shrimp sent me a bunch of mixed shrimp. And I didn't tell him no, of course. That I didn't want them. So, I went ahead and took them. I want you guys to see the blue ones. The blue velvets. But I don't see them either. Let's see if we see anything back here. I don't see them. And like I said, it's time to clean out this aquarium. And that moss ball is disgusting because I didn't rotate it like I was supposed to, so it turned brown on top. Okay, she's up and moving. She is, let's see, I can't tell if she's one of the pregnant ones or not. If anybody out there knows, you can let me know. Let's see. I really wish one of the blue ones would come out. So, did I say pregnant? I meant carrying eggs. But I know I have a blue velvet shrimp that's carrying eggs. And I do have another cherry that's carrying eggs. But anyway, all right, there's the shrimp. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video of the fish and the crabs and the shrimp. But of course, I've got to close it with the fat babies, the badnesses, the favorites, the crazies. The crazies, yes. The crazies. It's my girl. You guys should know Raina. If not, it's your Raina girl. Her the princess. It's the Raina girl. Her's a good girl. She is special for sure. And she's got hair flying everywhere. Oh, goodness. You okay, princess? Say bye. Tell everybody bye-bye. Goodness. You okay? You okay? Did you get a hairball stuck from Bullet? Up. Come on. Up. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. All right. See you guys later.